Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to pause this video, hit the subscribe button down below, and I hope you stick around. So today's video is very exciting because I'm here at the ipsyOS studios in Santa Monica, California, and I'm filming my everyday summer makeup routine. So this is just a routine that I do pretty much every single day. I might switch up a few things such as my highlight shade, my blush shade, maybe my eyeshadows, but I try to keep it very neutral and glowy and fresh and just something that I can probably do in about 15 to 20 minutes. So if you want to see how I achieve my everyday summer makeup routine, then just keep on watching. Okay, so the first step for my summer makeup routine is I really like a radiant, glowy face. So for a primer, I love taking my Makeup Forever Step 1 Radiant Primer. This is just gonna add a little bit of glow and sheen to your foundation, just to make it a little bit more dewy and natural looking. For a little bit of extra glow underneath my foundation, I like taking my Benefit Watts Up High Beam Highlighter. I just like to apply this on the tops of my cheekbones and just anywhere you'd pretty much highlight. So cheekbones, nose, Cupid's bow, forehead, just all those places that just need a little bit extra glow. And then I just blend it out with a beauty blender. I'm using a mattifying foundation today, so this little bit of extra glow that's gonna peek through is just gonna be really nice and subtle and soft. So my favorite foundation that I've been obsessed with lately is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I use this pretty much every day. It's a nice lightweight foundation, but it still gives you a pretty good coverage and it's very buildable. I just like to dot this all over my face and just a little bit more on areas that need a little bit extra extra coverage, such as my jawline, my cheeks, and around my nose. And then I just like to blend it all out with my beauty blender. So as you can already see, it's just giving a little bit of glow. My summer makeup routine, I actually like to keep it pretty simple. Well, simple for me at least. It takes me usually like 25 minutes to do my everyday makeup in the summer. I like there to be enough makeup on where I look pretty good, but not a lot on that it's gonna sweat off and make me feel really gross throughout the day. Okay, so now that I have my foundation applied, what I like to do is take my Anastasia Cream Contour Kit and just highlight my face a little bit. Not go overboard, but just kind of cover up my under eye circles and just brighten that area. So usually when I do full glam, I like to take this concealer all the way down in triangles, but since it's just for every day, I just need a little bit of extra coverage on the inner corner where it's a little bit more blue, and then just directly underneath my under eye. So I'm just gonna keep my highlight really subtle and just cover and highlight in the places that need it and not go overboard. And then a little bit on the tip of the nose, a little bit on the Cupid's bow, and then just on the tip of the chin. And then I'm just gonna blend all that out. For the summertime, I don't like to put any cream contour on, so I'm just gonna set my face with some powder. The powder I'm gonna take today is my Airspun. I literally am obsessed with this. So I'm gonna take my Makeup Forever 122 Straight and Wavy Stipple Brush and just set my face with the powder. We're not gonna do any baking today. We wanna keep it really minimal, really light. So even though I didn't cream contour, I still like to powder contour, so I'm gonna take my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm just going to do a really light bronze of the face using my Morphe E33 large fan brush. I'm gonna be taking the shade Shadow Play. It's just a more warmer tone shade, so this is just gonna warm up the skin opposed to creating shadow with a more gray contour shade. So I'm just going to put this on the perimeters of my face, just to add color, and also apply it a little bit on the nose and on the chin. So for me, brows are really important, but in the summertime, I really don't have 15 to 20 minutes to sit down, outline, fill in, sculpt, and set my brows. So a product that has saved my life is the Benefit Give Me Brow. This just emphasizes my natural brows, adds a little bit of color, and it also has fibers in it, so it's just gonna really accentuate my brows. So I'm just gonna coat my brows with this. So it just tints them and gives them a little bit more of a natural feel opposed to having really drawn on brows. So as you can see, it just adds a little bit of color and fullness to the brow, and it's also gonna keep them in place. Okay, so now for eyeshadows, I love to take my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette just because it has so many nice bronzy neutral shades in it, and that's exactly what I love for summer, is something that's bronzy and neutral, and just something that's gonna make my eyes look a little bit dewy. So I've already primed my eyes, so now I'm just gonna set it with a neutral ivory bone shade. And I'm gonna set this from right underneath the brow all the way down to the lash line. Okay, so the first thing I like to do is take a transition shade, anything that is warm and neutral. So the three colors that I love for transition shades in this palette are Golden Ochre, Burnt Orange, and Raw Sienna. So I'm gonna take Raw Sienna and a Morphe M514 brush. This brush is perfect for transition shades because it's small enough to really get into your crease. So I'm just gonna buff this into my crease today as a transition shade. And just really diffuse the color. So now I'm actually going to take the bronzer from the Monica Dar. This is the bronzer highlighter duo that I got in my Beauty Box 5 in June. And this is such a beautiful, just bronzy shade that I'm going to put in my outer corner. I just love that the light reflects so nicely off of it. So I'm just going to take a small pencil brush and just put this right into my outer corner. Slightly blend it into the crease as well. So now I'm just gonna blend it all out using my Morphe E27, and this is just a clean, fluffy blending brush. I like how it blends out shadows. It's just big and it's fluffy, and it just really diffuses color and blends everything so seamlessly together. And I'm also gonna take that Monica Dar bronzer on my lower lash line. So now the last eyeshadow I have to apply is just something that's really iridescent and beautiful to put all over the lid, and my shade of choice is definitely Primavera. It is like a golden champagne eyeshadow, and I just love, love, love using this eyeshadow just because it really ties in everything. I'm just gonna take this on a small, precise, flat eyeshadow brush and just apply this right on to the lid. And now to give it a little bit more extra pop, what I'm gonna do is spray my brush with just some Makeup Forever Mist and Fix and go back in with that eyeshadow. And this is just going to give it like a wet effect, and it's just gonna make it pop. See if you can tell. So this is where I would normally apply false lashes, but false lashes for the summertime is just, when you're going to the beach or the pool or hanging out with friends, I don't want to constantly have to worry about them falling off. First of all, who wears false lashes to the beach? Nobody. If you do, then good luck. My favorite mascara at the moment is my Too Faced Better Than Sex. This just gives me volume, it gives me length, it just gives me everything that I want in a mascara. So I'm just gonna apply this to my upper and lower lashes. And I'm just gonna apply a little bit on the lower lash line. So this is how simple I like to keep my eyes. There's nothing dramatic, something that I can just go out, and it's just easy to put on. It's something that takes me like 5 minutes. So now I'm gonna finish up the rest of my face. So my favorite blush at the moment is definitely this one. This is Tarte Exposed. It's just a really neutral blush. I feel like it just looks good on everybody. It's neutral and it just goes with so many looks. So I'm going to take this on a Luxie Pro Precision Tapered 640 and just apply this on my cheeks. And now for highlight, I like to take one of them from my Anastasia Glow Kit in Gleam. The reason that I prefer Gleam over That Glow and Sun Dipped is because this one is geared towards fair skin tones, just because it has things that are more pink and neutral opposed to having shades that are like bronzy. These just show up a lot better on my skin when I'm more fair. But today I'm gonna take Mimosa. It is a little bit more of a warmer tone shade, but it's still cool enough that it will show up on my skin. So I'm gonna take the Luxie, this is the Precision Foundation Brush. These are synthetic and they're also dual fiber, so they're great for powders and liquids. So I'm just gonna pop this highlight right on my cheekbones. And it gives me just such a nice subtle glow. And I also like to put it on the tip of my nose. Cupid's bow and chin. A little bit more. Let's be extra today. Okay, so one of my favorite lip colors for this summer is Mother by Kat Von D. It kind of matches the background. But I don't usually wear pink lipstick, but I just really like this one. It has more of a nude undertone to it, but it's still vibrant enough just because summertime, I think of really bright and bold lip colors. So this is just my lip color. It's really pretty. I also like the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks because they're really easy to apply and they last so long. They're really comfortable on the lips. Now, just to finish up everything, I'm gonna mist my face with a bit of Makeup Forever Mist and Fix spray. This will just make my skin look dewy, and it's also gonna make my makeup last a lot longer. So this is just my summer makeup routine. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below. Also, don't forget to give your feedback in the comment section down below. So comment, subscribe, check out my channel, check out all my other videos. Don't forget to hit me up on social media. It's KianaCairnsxo on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. I am so active on all of those. Ask my mother. I'm constantly on them. Come here. Come here. How often am I on Instagram?
It's a true story.
How often am I on my Snapchat? Gotta look over
24/7.
How about Twitter? Facebook?
24/7.
Every time.
24/7.
She is always telling me to get off my phone. So yeah, just hit me up on my social media. It's KianaCairnsxo. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Mwah. I love you.